set to go now on a beautiful sunny afternoon. And we are underway from Santa Clara.
And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
At their own 18-yard line.
They start on the ground with McCaffrey. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
On 2nd down, Darnold. He's going to drop this down to McCaffrey. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And it's 3rd and 4 now.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. A fake to McCaffrey. Now Darnold.
And under the Lions' pressure, he's brought down.
Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
It always helps for a visiting team to come in and set the tone on defense. In fact, when we talked with them prior to the game, they said they wanted this home crowd to feel like they had to hide their valuables when they were in town.
Well, the home crowd quiet now early. See if their offense can take over and get some points on the board. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. On first down, this is McCaffrey. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down.
Taken down at the 41. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd.
Faking the give, Darnold. That ball caught, Brandon Ayuk. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 37. To throw is Darnold. He'll let this go for the end zone.
And this is incomplete. Oh, he had 6 points right in his hands, but could not hang on.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Here we go.
Back to throw, Darnold. Rolling to his left. And this will be well too low for him to bring in. It's incomplete. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Here's Darnold. Got a man right side. It's McCaffrey. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39.
It's 4th down.
They snap it. They're going for it. Here's Darnold. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's going to have the Niners first down. And they convert in style right there. A big play on 4th and long. Now he's got it. Touchdown. Danny Gray from 19 yards away. And the 49ers are on the board first here this afternoon.
Well, they spoke about the importance of getting off to a good start, and they're on their first drive, Charles, into the end zone for the touchdown.
And what an advantage for them. They're already clicking 1 drive in, didn't need to wait to get up to full speed. We had heard about the extra time they put in with each other, trying to learn each other's skills, what they liked, the whole deal, and it paid off early in this one. I would expect them to keep firing on the next drive and keep that connection going.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss.
And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. Goff and this Lions offense set for a 1st and 10.
At their own 28-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away.
And that's going to be incomplete.
They are such a talented team at defending the perimeter and taking away throws to the outside. Great confidence, great skill.
2nd and 10.
Hey, Shell.
Here's Goff.
They'll let this go deep for St. Brown.
That's caught inside the 20. Touchdown, Detroit.
Amon-Ra St. Brown.
72 yards.
And the Lions strike quickly here to tie up the ball game.
Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And they take the lead here at 7-6. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away.
And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone.
Escaping a tackler at the 25.
And they're in a very good starting field position as he's up just shy of the 40.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And they'll be looking to build off of a nice drive last time, a drive that really relied on the quarterback. And that's caught inside the 35. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line. Off of play action, Darnold. And this is caught, Jennings. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down.
Someone sharp in this game. I mean, a touchdown pass on the first drive and comes right back, and he's flinging it around really well here.
Really nice throw there to pick up the 1st down. You kind of just feel a laser focus and confidence about him, and I think we saw that this week, didn't we? Talking to him and the coaches, they felt good about his performance coming up.
Yeah, I was really impressed with that last practice we saw when they went through 2-minute drill, when they went through all the different situations. Ball hardly hit the ground, and I thought, yeah, he might be locked in for this one.
And he'll dump this off to his running back, McCaffrey. And here he'll get it down to the 7.
Here's 3rd and 6.
Darnold down to throw.
That's caught. It's McCaffrey again.
And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. This offense has converted in this spot twice already here in this 1st quarter. Now, can they convert again here on 4th down? And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. Now Darnold. Under pressure now, and he's going to go down. Sacked back around the 8. It's 2nd and goal, back to the 8-yard line now. A play fake, and it's Darnold out to his left. And it'll be intercepted.
Picked up by Afitu Melifonwu. And the Lions are going to take possession here at their own 3-yard line.
Partner, there's no other way you can describe it because that was absolutely just gut-wrenching for that offense. They were right on the precipice. Points were available. All they had to do was just fall forward, and they were going to put them up on the board. Instead, a long drive ends in heartbreak and a melancholy trip back to the drawing board. I like it when I go a little bit lyrical for you.
And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
Now it's 2nd and 10.
From his goal line here, Goff. And that'll be caught. It's St. Brown.
Now he's loose at the 40. Amon-Ra St. Brown.
Touchdown, Detroit.
Amon-Ra St. Brown.
2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far.
And the Lions are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Still 1st quarter, 2 receiving touchdowns for him. How are they going to slow him down?
I think they're thinking about altering their game plan. Whatever they came in with, now maybe you switch a better cover guy to him. Or you make sure you have more people in his general area wherever he lines up to at least try and discourage them from throwing the ball to him.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive.
A big mistake last time they were on the field, tossing that interception inside the red zone and really taking away what had been a pretty successful drive up to that point.
Yeah, and I don't think there's any question about it. As they head out on the field for this drive, that whole offensive unit is just thinking redemption. You know, they moved it really well, didn't pay it off. This time, they want to make sure that ball ends up in the end zone, and they're the ones possessing it.
And he'll take this one up over the 20 to the 21-yard line. 5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Here we go, here we go.
From the gun on third down, here's Darnold. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he will be out of bounds here on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. After one, 14-6 our score on EA Sports. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33.
Here we go.
Here's Darnold. He'll get this to McCaffrey out of the backfield. Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and it'll be second down. Darnold will hand off to McCaffrey. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. That one a first down pickup of 8.
Even though they gave up more than they wanted to on that play, it actually illustrates how well they bottled him up throughout the game because that was his longest run of this contest.
He'll drop it off to McCaffrey. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down, but a nice little gain. So they take the flag and the yardage that comes with it. So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's first and 10 at the 48-yard line. Flushed out right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. Oh, and that is incomplete.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender. Couldn't create space, couldn't uncover the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
Under pressure now, Darnold, and he goes down. The Niners on third down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This will be third and forever. The shotgun snap for Darnold. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on third down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. And they are going for it. Darnold. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. A surprising move to go for it, and predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And the Lions will get the football back in terrific field position. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave them with a second and just a few inches left. Now a give running right is Montgomery. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
Chase Young on the tackle. A gain of 9 yards. First down, Detroit.
They'll keep pounding here with Montgomery. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. Now Montgomery running right. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. That one goes for 16 yards. It sets him up first and goal.
Point out.
They'll run with Montgomery. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal. Up the middle, it's Montgomery. And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. David Montgomery, a 6-yard touchdown run. And the Lions have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. So, Charles, that's 3 touchdowns on 3 drives, and it's just been an offensive barrage so far.
Great word, partner, using barrage right there. I'm going to add another word if you don't mind. How about perfection? No surprise that they're leading right now. Absolute dominance throughout this ball game, and no signs of slowing down.
Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on 4th down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown. So now you feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly do, but let's face it. Sometimes when you take that risk, You understand if you fail, a little more onus goes back on your ball club to try and pick themselves back up.
The throw over the middle taken in. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Play action. It's Darnold. Escaping the pressure right. And he's out of bounds as he gets this down to the 45. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there. It's second down.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up second and 7.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Darnold. Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. Chauncey Gardner-Johnson with a pick. And the Lions will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line.
Oh, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
Here's a run on first down that doesn't accomplish anything. In fact, he's going to be tackled behind the line for a loss of 1.
A loss of a yard. Brings up second and 11.
Again, they'll go ground with Montgomery. And look at this for the second straight play. The 49er defense drops him for a loss. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout. That's their second, so they'll have 1 remaining here in this second quarter. We'll be right back. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. First down. Here's the run with Montgomery. Taken down at the 30.
He did have the touchdown run earlier, but not a heck of a lot more than that throughout this game.
No, not at all. In fact, I would say that this defense has done as good of a job on him as they have on any runner in recent memory. Back to Montgomery on 2nd down. Calling a gain of a couple, and that's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 5. Now a timeout called for by the defense as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And it's not going to be enough here. A gain of 4, about 2 feet short of the marker, 4th down. Here's Michael Badgley ready for the field goal try. From the left hash, this will be a 41-yarder. Badgley able to punch this one through, and that will extend their lead even further. But they already had the early lead, and they get the interception, Charles, and now they add 3 more with the field goal.
Yeah, they're in control of how this game is playing out so far. You mentioned the early lead. Now they're expanding on it, getting plays on both sides of the ball. A winning recipe if they can keep this up.
And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive. And they need... He's got a man complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. Now you've got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set. From the 50, it's Darnold. Winds up and lets it go for Samuel. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Quality coverage that time to slow down what's been the main source of offense against them thus far. Got to find a way to slow down that ball in the air.
Now it's Darnold. Eluding the pressure right. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a 3rd down. And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this first half. They'll roll him out right. And he'll be forced out of bounds shy of the line of scrimmage, so that'll be credited as a sack. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
So when the defense complains about having to do pursuit drills in the heat of training camp,
Plug in this play. Excellent pursuit. Force the quarterback out of the pocket. He ends up trying to run for it. Instead, he goes out of bounds and loses yardage. That goes down as a sack for the defense.
A 62-yard attempt.
And this won't get there, won't be on line either. It's no good, off to the right, and the deficit will stay at 3 scores. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down, 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. The Lions in the lead, and they're going to get the football first as well as the second half is underway. This fielded right at the goal line. Oh, a good return up past the 30. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember in that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner.
And they went to the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. On 3rd down, they go Montgomery. And I think the ball's out, but this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same. He's thankful right now for that sideline because it could have been a fumble loss, instead just a fumble, though they will have to punt it down.
You're right about that, but do you think there's ever been a player happier to see his own punter go on the field than him?
No.
I mean, not at all, right? How fortunate is he that they got a chance to punt it away, and it's not just a turnover at the spot.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. On 1st down, it's Darnold. Flush to his right. That's caught downfield by Kittle. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. Call that a very strong gain of 24. Here's Darnold on the move to his left. That is incomplete.
I'm sure it was a tough halftime trying to figure out some strategy to get things going. Trailing by a lot when they went into the locker room. He's just trying every avenue to spark his team here to begin the 3rd quarter. Not a lot going on that play, though.
Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
Again, Darnold. And that will be incomplete.
I think it's safe to say that he's made some questionable decisions out there so far. Forced some throws into tight coverage. He's already been picked off in this game. 4th down now. But he was fortunate on that one, not to have another turnover on his ledger.
Now on 4th down here, that pass knocked away and incomplete. The Niners go for it, but it doesn't work out. And the Lions will take over. To Montgomery to begin the drive. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down.
Not a huge play, but I think they're more than happy with how it turned out. Don't be surprised to see them revisit that call because there was a lane there for more than just 5 yards. Put it in your back pocket and break it out when you need it later.
And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47.
A loss of 2 yards.
Going up the gun, Montgomery. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. Here comes the Lions punter now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. Yeah, yikes. Terrible kick headed straight for the sidelines. And the punt over the side in the air, and the spot will be inside the 35. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive.
I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
And Darnold got to be intercepted for the third time. Chauncey Gardner-Johnson with a pick.
And the Lions are going to take over once again with a football at their own 20-yard line. They exited the pocket trying to improvise. That was a tough throw, and unfortunately, it wound up in the wrong pair of hands.
And Brandon, when you're on the run, sometimes your downfield vision can get skewed just a bit. Now, the beauty of extending a play is sometimes your receivers find their way open, but oftentimes you end up closing down part of the field and bringing those defenders to the ball, and that one was picked off.
On first down, gone.
He gets this out wide to Gibbs.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10.
The give right side for Gibbs.
Down he goes at the 23, a pickup of 4. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry up.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
From the gun, here's Gone.
And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
A give, this is Montgomery. Powerful running, and he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10.
53 yards rushing for him in the ball game now on 14 carries. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
Running left, Montgomery. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. David Montgomery with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon, as his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead.
So another touchdown there, and even though we're still just here in the 3rd quarter, kind of hard now to see them giving up this lead.
And this is just an offense that's imposing its will right now. You name it, they're able to do it. If you're the play caller, whatever you want to select is there. You want to run it, you want to throw it, pick a play, any play. They're rocking and rolling right now.
Jack Fox to kick off for the Lions.
Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away.
And this will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here, maybe beating the traffic in order to get home or to their final destination?
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
Yeah, you're right about that, because it has been pretty clear who the better team has been in this one. And in a league that we talk about every game being a one-score game as we go into it, watching this blowout, let's just say it's been unusual.
And they're going to hurry back to the line now.
17 yards on the play.
They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey.
Yeah, good work there in open space. He's got this all the way down now to the 32.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
A fake to McCaffrey. Now Darnold
Steps away to his left. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at 2nd down.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Back to throw, Darnold. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Chauncey Gardner-Johnson with a pick. And the Lions are going to take over once again at their own 37-yard line. Yes, folks, that is his 3rd interception, and I'm going to use one of the most overused phrases in football. He's a ball-hawking safety.
I love the way that you called for the shot there. That's perfect, though, because there is something to that. Being a safety often allows you freedom to roam around the defense, maybe not a specific assignment. Today, his assignment, find the football, and he's done so quite well.
They're going to drop him behind the line yet again, and things going from bad to worse. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his third down play as we played 3 quarters. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now here in Santa Clara. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4. Handoff comes to Montgomery. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. And no move to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on 4th and 1. Montgomery, they'll run for it. And boy, is he close. Did he get there? No, they're going to say he's short of the line to gain. The Lions turned away on 4th down. And it'll be a turnover on downs. After the interception, here's Darnold. The tight end Kittle has it on the left side. And he's got this down to the 35. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. On 1st down, Darnold. This pass to Jennings, and he makes the catch. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Darnold from the red zone now. Got a man right side, it's McCabe. And now look at this, big gain, but a fumble. Down inside the 10. Boy, another big play late here for an offense, Charles. It certainly has had its fair share of big plays.
Coverage has been a problem all game long, and I would say that going along with that has been confidence. Because even if they had the right coverage, they've still dented them, and now it's been a real issue for them during this game.
And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. A huge
On the seed.
loss on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal. They try again with Montgomery.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
For the Lions field goal, a 47-yard attempt.
Badgley's kick is good, and that will extend their lead even further. Well, ultimately not really sure that they're going to need those 3 points, but they'll take the 3 and they pad that lead.
Yeah, this one's already wrapped up, but you and I both know if you're an offensive coordinator, you never let up on the gas unless the head coach tells you to do so. And maybe you've actually clicked him off in your headset so you can keep calling plays and trying to add to this lead.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. They're going to hurry back to the line now. That's caught by Ayuk on the slant. And he'll be down at the 46. So they go from 146 to the other on a pickup of 8. Throwing again is Darnold. And my goodness, another interception. It's Brian Branch with it. And the Lions are going to take over at their own 30-yard line. Well, there's 2 sides to this coin. I mean, on one side, 5 interceptions now thrown for him. That's tough. But, man, this defense, they have been ball hawking and impressive. But, Charles, let's flip it back over. If you're coaching a quarterback that's struggling this much at this stage of the game, do you maybe try to get him out?
I would think about it, and I think about it awfully hard. But also, you might want to look into his eyes, see what he has. He might be one of those players that you don't want to affect his confidence by actually pulling him out of the game. So you have to know your player. You have to know the situation.
And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. Now a give running left with Montgomery. Give him 8 yards on the carry, and that's going to bring up 4th down. Goff and his guys not coming off the field. They're going for this.
Maverick. What's that?
They'll set up to throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Lions turned away on 4th down, and that will force a turnover on downs. Try to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
Now a deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
And now here is another interception. Chauncey Gardner-Johnson with a pick. And the Lions are in great shape here as they take over at their 46-yard line. And give him now 4 interceptions in this game. That's only the 3rd time this has been done since the year 2000.
I think that tells you how much better teams have gotten at throwing the football. Because if you go all the way back to 1960, 12 times before that, there have been guys who've gotten 4 interceptions or more in a game. I mean, most recently, since 2000, Delta O'Neal and D'Angelo Hall.
They'll go to Montgomery to try to wind some clock. And a decent gain there as that takes us to the 2-minute warning. Now a whistle and a timeout defensively. Trying to stop it, and they do with 2 seconds to go prior to the 2-minute warning. Now Montgomery. And he's going to have a first down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. They'll keep pounding here with Montgomery. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. Vanderbilt's own Oren Burks had the tackle defensively. 2nd and 5.
2nd and 5 at the Niners' 39-yard line.
Now a give running right is Montgomery. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line. Now the Niners going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as it comes with 1:25 left to go in the contest. They'll run it. Here's Montgomery. Able to power through. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. And the offense moving quickly to the line.
A gain of 16 yards. And the Lions first down.
They'll try the middle with Montgomery. 102 yards on the ground so far for Montgomery. It's a first down.
Well, we're beyond the tone setting right now. This guy's been the bell cow all day, and they'll continue to rely on him to move the chains, drain the clock, and lead his team.
A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive. 2nd and goal from the 1.
A pickup of 2 brings up 2nd and goal at the 1-yard line.
Montgomery. And he is going to be stopped here at the line of scrimmage, and time is going to expire in this football game.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
Oh, now look at this. They're lining up to add 3 more. Little insult to injury here late in the game. From the left hash, he'll have to cut this at a tight angle. And he pulled it. Oh, my goodness. It's no good. He missed it, but that shouldn't